What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back.
Oh, if that had been the real Petunia... No. No, I'd never. Those must have been bad drugs. Yes, bad drugs.
Bad drugs. Okay, we're about to leave. So just quickly, I was going to play through this whole thing straight. And... Whoops. I didn't get a chance because yesterday, just as I started the part 3, what you're seeing right now, my dog got sick. So I thought it would just start me right here when I picked it back up again, but that's not what happened. So I had to go all the way back and start at the beginning. Not that big a deal. We're not far into it, but I'm kind of letting you know that because if you hear some banging or whatever, she's still sick. I'm not going to go into explaining it. It takes a long time. But she may... I locked her out of the room so I could record this. So if you hear a little bit of banging, that's just her. So don't worry about it. Although I think she's being good right now. So, did we read this one last time? Yes, we did. Virgil. I did find one extra note that I didn't find in my first playthrough. Other than that, everything is the same.
All right. You went home. You're refreshed. Remember last night now?
Last night?
I mean, how hard can this be, Nicky? You actually wrote it down.
But my lyrics don't make any sense. I mean, maybe if I played them, but it's an electric guitar, you know? You can barely hear it.
Yes, if only you could. If only you owned an amplifier, for example.
I mean, I can't use this one. It's... it's all soggy. It won't sound right, will it?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I want to remember Virgil. I mean, mostly. This amp just isn't good enough. Virgil? Oh, you're gonna haunt me till I do this, aren't you? Suppose I could buy a new amp from Bates.
Okay. So anyway, I found one extra note. I didn't even bother reading it. Maybe we'll have a look in a minute. But instead of just going right into the Nick Museum, I just headed up the street just a little bit further, and there was a note, that's all. So if you're playing through, just don't walk straight into the Nick Museum, just go just a tiny touch, oops, just a tiny touch further. It's as far as you can go. And there you go, you'll have it. The Bobby's wife. Dearest darling Nikki, that beastly hag at the music shop has bought up all the win a date with Nick raffle tickets. It isn't fair. I know you'd love me if you only met me. Please ask your manager to nullify the raffle so you can go on a date with me instead. Yours forever in passion, Topsy Burn Jones. P.S. Don't worry about my husband's being a constable. He's quite free-thinking, and we have an understanding. I'm sure you do. Maury dislikes you. Pickles, you bastard. You utter wanker. I knew it from every moment of first audition. I could see it in your eyes. Envy. Oh. You'd had your little spot of success on your own with your little beat combo. But inhaled the unmistakable stench of my talent, my confidence, and it terrified you. I knew at some point your inferiority complex would come squirming out into the light, and so I read today, in the vulgar music broadsheets no less, that you're giving me the sack. No, I think we read this one, didn't we? That's the divorce thing. We read that. It's your fans. Fans don't want to know the real you, do they? They're always a bit disappointed when they meet you in person, aren't they? When you fall short of their dreams. Perhaps that's why you reach for pick-me-up so often these days. It must hurt to see them shun your new music. It's almost as if you'll disappear without fans' love, isn't it? But when you gut them in the dark, then you have their full attention. Oh my, yes, a friend. I think that was the new one that I picked up. So, anyhow, I think we're set. Can I jump up there? No. As far as everything. This doesn't really do much, to be honest with you. I figured that out a bit better. And, like, this girl should now attack the others, but she doesn't do a lot. And as soon as you start playing or doing anything else, She comes at you too.
Show us your good side.
Oh my god. You can hypnotize these guys too, or serenade them. And they'll just walk along away from you. So did we just come out the front side? I don't know. Look at my adoring fans. I know where to go. I mean, it's the only place you can go. I just want to do all these things just in case there's some kind of achievement or I don't know what you unlock maybe. So this is where we walked in, for the most part anyway. Can we search that? No.
I'm gonna faint.
Wait, where's the music store?
Oh, kiss me, Nick.
How do I get... Oh, right here. Jeez. Okay, close the door, please. Quiet down. Kitty's diary. Dear diary. Every day I love Nick more. I wish I could go back in time before Nick married his wives and show him that I'm his soulmate. How I'd love to be the first woman to have believed in him. Get them early and they think you love them for themselves, which I do, of course. I can't help it if I've only known Nick as a rich and famous star. How very dull the hubby seems in comparison. Why did I marry him? I suppose I wanted to be settled. Would I be a terrible wife if I left him to follow my heart's passion? Surely a proud man wouldn't want to be with a wife who fancies another. I'd be doing him a favor by leaving him for Nick. It's not nice. Anything else to pick up? No drugs or booze laying around?
I'm Nick Lightbearer. I mean Bear Nighter. How may I serve you?
What's all this?
Oh, I'm just trying to buy an amp, mate.
Needed that bad deal? And mine's the only music store in town. Hard luck.
Why do you hate me so much? Aside from the usual.
I don't like musicians. Funny thing. Bloke in the music industry took a tumble in the park last night. Twisted his neck right around.
What music, bloke?
Newspaper blamed it on too much bubbly. But I asked myself, why would bobbies swarm around the scene of trip and fall?
I have to go.
My missus and her ladies say that you just pretend to be bad, but I says what a man pretends to be is what he is underneath.
Okay. So I don't get the amp? What's up, buddy? Quest found. Hop to it? How do I do that? Or am I on it? You sure I can't grab one of these amps?
Did you see the partners match? Smashing.
He's waving at me now. He's friendly. Very good. Okay. Okay. I don't know,
I had another amp. Manager stole it. I shouldn't have to pay for my own drinks. Oh, I could steal it back.
Okay, we're going to the hotel, but to our managers to steal. We love Nick, the amp that he took from me, I guess. Non-flushable notice. Attention all residents. A number of Nick's fans appear to have turned sour on him. It's imperative that you do not flush your inflatable Nick dolls down the loo, as this clogs the island sewage system. Thank you, the executive committee. That's not cool. Do a bit of coffee. Oop. Little stutter in the
I'm gonna faint.
matrix
You're
there.
my soulmate.
Okay. Yeah, this way. All right, I think this is exactly how we came through.
Okay, I'm afraid. Who's there?
What is all that? Yeah, so this is exactly how we came in. Nobody that way. Oh. Another little stutter.
That's Nick Lightbearer.
Uh-oh.
Show us your good side. Yeah,
Okay, we got quite a few of them.
Bring back the old.
Hey.
Hey, can you draw?
Oh my god. Did I block it? Yep. We got power now. Take it, man. Can't handle my riffs. Drop anything though. Let's pick up. That way. Let's just have a quick look around. Oh, I can't grab that? It's gonna be a note or some drugs or something in here. To Mr. Virgil Dainty, thank you for your recent note. You're correct that you already paid a bill for damages to the pub caused by Mr. Nick Lightbearer. However, that bill was for the month of June. The more recent invoice is for damages caused in the month of July related to the dart throwing incident gone awry. Please remit £900 immediately. Yours very truly, Mary Quickly, proprietor of the Falstaff Pub. Okay. Mood booth. Oh, I can get some joy. Pop a pill. Full health. We're good to go. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else to snatch up. No? 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 No coffee? No scotch? No? Okay. Let's just go back into the hotel.
His agent's gone missing, so who's going to pay the bill, I ask? Manager says he's going to pinch Nick's amp, hold it hostage. Nick can't play his concert without it. I used to fancy Nick, but now I've seen him up close and, oh God, it's on again.
Bloody manager probably stashed my amp in his office.
Alright.
I need a disguise. Maybe a Nick lookalike contestant. Nah, they're on to that one.
Okay. Nothing else we can do? We could carry the cardboard box around in front of us. Or not box, the poster. There's some clothes. There's nothing else? And again, I know they did like not so many searching things and picking up and crafting, but I just want to check. It's just kind of a hard habit to break after you played through, God, however many hours this game was a lot. And I'll say again, if you haven't played through this game,
What's that tune?
do you think it looks interesting? You can go check out my playthrough of the original game.
Oh, a bellboy outfit. Yes, that's the ticket. No one ever really notices a bellboy. It's sort of sad, really. To think what life choices led you to that.
Okay. And also the first DLC, but I'm pretty sure, like I said before in the previous videos, I think you can get this game for at least half off at this point, depending on what system you're playing it on, I'm sure, but definitely worth it as far as I'm concerned.
There'd be a panic.
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
I just waved.
What?
Alright. That way. I still have my guitar. It's jammed. Even though I'm dressed as a bellboy, and I can't put it away, I can just pull out these records. It's weird.
To be safe, I'd better get the manager out of the way. Maybe I can call him on the PA system.
I'd like it done discreetly. If you get more
Hey, how do I do that?
can't have a panic on the biggest weekend of the year. The refunds will sink us.
To go through here now? Will this open for me? No. But was I just supposed to walk in there and...
Righto.
Can't use the phone or anything. Wasn't supposed to call him. I guess I'm just supposed to walk in. Do you want to give me a different clue? Alright, thanks a lot. Distract them with the PA. Oh! Okay.
Hi, Jane, the manager. We have an emergency. A fan. He's stuck in one of the vents. Your fault, really. Please get her out at once.
He's doing his own reverb.
That ought to keep him busy for a while. You know, after all this is over, maybe I should become an actor.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, dear Constable, I write this to you as a man under siege. If any of the crowd of rabid Nick Lightbearer fans should discover these scribblings, I fear that they shall tear me apart. But I can stand this no longer. No man should have to. The hopelessly shredded upholstery, the sinks stuffed with braziers, the quarts of vomit our cleaners had to painstakingly remove from the carpeting, the endless empty pill bottles, and that's just the Wonderland suite. Each year, myself and my poor beleaguered staff are compelled to deal with the reckless and destructive cyclone of hedonistic anarchy that is Nick Lightbearer. And each year, right on time, that manager of his pays his bill in full, damages included, so that I have naught else to do other than grit my teeth. But Lightbearer will slip up, I know it, and when he does, you will hear my call, and it is my dearest hope, bring the full weight of the law down upon him. Murray Davies, Avalon Management. Not appreciative. Okay. Amp up the volume. Ha! I finally put that Nick Lightbearer in his place. No more yes sir, no sir for me. It'll be him calling me sir if he wants his amp back. Can't play his concert without it, can he? I know that Bates bloke won't sell him another. He hates Nick just as much as I do. Ha! Can't trust my staff. Not to snitch though. Too many Nick fans. I'll just keep the amp in my room where no staff's allowed the key. Can't wait to make that dandy eat crow. We need to go to his hotel room. But... go that way. Okay, I can't take the coffee. Nothing else for me to snag. Up there, no. Kitty getting the flower. Okay. So, is there a... Oh, can we go through the... Yeah, it's open now.
Little boy! You there! Constable Turner needs his bag taken to his room.
Yes, sir. Oh, did you hear about the fan stuck in the fence? Someone with authority needs to find her, don't you think?
Is that a silly Nick Lightbearer moustache you're wearing?
Sir?
Against regulations. Take it off. I won't have staff acting like that cheeky good-for-nothing.
Oh, yes, sir. As soon as I've taken the constable's bag upstairs, sir.
I don't need to remind you that this is a hotel of discretion. You're not to look inside the constable's bag or remember anything you see in his room.
Oh.
Not to worry, sir. I've got a terrible memory. Really the worst.
Get on with it then. I'd better go and see about that fan.
Yes, you'd better. What's happening to that lady? She needs help. Immediately. Behind me, up the stairs. Okay. Let's have a quick look around, though. Oh, she's in trouble.
Fancy a cuppa?
Okay. She just moonwalked out of the way.
Right as rain. Right as
Right
rain.
as rain indeed, sir. Nothing in these bins. Let's take a note. Lookalike. To the management, I must report my suspicion of foul play. 6 contestants in the Nick Lookalike event have gone missing this weekend. I don't believe your staff's reassurances that these lookalikes have merely eloped with female guests. I believe someone is trying to rig the Nick Lookalike contest. As third runner-up in last year's event, I fear for the sanctity of the competition results, as well as my personal safety. A concerned look-alike. Oh, that's Murray. I can't... Oh, God, please. Thank you.
I should just turn off the hot water to his room. See how he likes that.
Lovely day for
Indeed.
it.
Convention rules. Notice to Nick fans, it's strictly forbidden to sneak into Nick's room in a laundry cart. In happier news, Miss Tabitha Sweet is recovering nicely from the bleaching. We all wish her well, the management. I love the subtle little things in this game. You don't know? Some pretty funny stuff just layered throughout. Alright, let's get up to the room. Oh, he's spazzing out too. Take the elevator? Yeah, I think I want to have a look around here first. Little mumblings behind the door.
Oh, I hope I win a date with Nick.
Darling, the rules say no girl who's already shagged him.
Who are they gonna find?
Can't check any of these. Nothing there. Hello.
Right as rain, sir, right as
Alright,
rain.
that's very good. Can't get through there. There was nothing up here?
Alright.
Okay. Maybe another little conversation over here?
Boggy Jack got another one.
Oh, anyone we know?
Some bloke who didn't like Nick.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
I don't know that that's alright. Okay.
Lovely day for
You're
it.
gonna fall down the stairs, man. Alright, let's go get in the elevator and bring the bag up to the room, and God knows what we're gonna find in there from the sounds of it. So we'll pick up episode 4 upstairs in the constable's room. See you then, guys.